be willing to be a giver. You got to see opportunities to sow. I'm sitting back here, I see school supplies, I'm like, oh, Holy Spirit, I repent. What made me stop sowing school supplies? Oh, you got a check coming. You can believe that. You can believe that. See, you got to be a sower. You got to see where there's an opportunity for you to sow. Guess what? Then there's an opportunity for your seed to spring forth. If you will be willing to use your gift and calling that's upon you, that's inside of you. So let's talk about that gift and calling tad bit. Let's talk about that. Remember I told you about that question. What is it that you do so well? People tell you you do it well. In fact, you do it for free a lot of times because you just love doing it. You make it look easy when you do it. People often tell you, "Oh, you're so good at that." Now it could be something. It could be hair. It could be singing. It could be something like, "You're such a good listener. I feel peace when I talk to you." See, people who are good listeners, that's a gift. Everybody's not a good listener. Please believe. There's some people who are great at putting words on a paper. They just have a natural niche for it. What is it you're good at? What are you called it to? And are you doing it? And why are you not doing it? Have you embraced the spirit of poverty? Oh yeah, I'm gonna deliver that word right up top. Because what poverty is, we think poverty is about money. Poverty is about mindset. Poverty is about settling for where you are. Poverty is about when you realize you don't have enough, you say, "Oh, I'm okay not having enough." Poverty is about when you can't pay your light bill, you say, "I'm okay not being able to pay it. I'm okay paying on it. I'm okay with disconnection notices." See, I'm not bragging at all, but you got to get to a situation where you say, "I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay living like this. This ain't what I'm supposed to do. I got to see something greater. My life has to have purpose." You got to get that desperate and that committed, that convicted that you want to see something different. And when you do that, guess what? God will do something too. All the things that's happening, Channel 4, Channel 5, Black Enterprise, all that, ain't none of that would have happened if it wouldn't have been about me sowing. People ask me all the time, "What's the difference? How did you do that? That's so great." Baby, don't get it twisted. It's about a seed. Being obedient with the seed. That's why I got checked. When I seen this, I'm like, Jesus, I forgot to stop. How did I stop sowing here? How did I stop that? You got to see where you're supposed to sow. You got to see that there's purpose on your life. There's something that you have to do. That you've been given a gift and calling because you may be thinking, "I'm going to do it. I already don't have enough." Guess what? That's a trick of the enemy when you think you don't have enough. Everybody at the level you're at right now, you have enough to do what God has told you to do on a daily basis. On a daily basis. God won't ask more of you than he already has provided provision for. He will never ask more of you. But we have to get rid of the stinking thinking and settling for less. We've got to wake up what's inside of us that once dreamed before. We've got to wake up vision. We've got to dream again. We've got to ask ourselves, what do you want? What do you want to be when you grow up? I dare you to ask yourself that. What do you want to be when you grow up? See, growing up ain't an age. It's a mentality. And when you do that, God will show you how. Your win is always in service. It's always in service. It's always in helping somebody. And so, okay, I got it. You think, "Oh, you know what? When I did X, Y, Z, I'd help too. I would do X, Y, Z too if I had money." See, you will not ever tithe you will never tithe on $1,000 if you won't tithe on $10. Don't even play no games. The check I just left in Kansas City, I could have never dreamed of leaving. It's our pastor's appreciation. This is the said person that has helped my life to move forward, who's given vision. You think I'm going to get on the road and not leave my seed? Is you crazy? I got to leave my seed. I'll be back tonight, but my seed is in Kansas City. And it's a check he will see and know. Because you got to be serious about your seed, about your life. You got to be serious about sowing and giving and honoring those that God has set over your life. See, God has placed people in your life to help you get where you need to get. Sometimes we don't embrace them. Sometimes we discount them. Sometimes we think we know them too well. My struggle with coming back to Jeff City to do this was that there was too many people who knew me too would they hear me? Would they really hear the God in me, or would they hear what they thought they knew from seventh grade? But God said, what I've done with your life will get their attention. And I'm not telling, because I know God can flip the switch in a minute. And I clearly know the why. It's the seed. It's the connection to the seed. So I asked you already to think about your gift, what your gift is, what your calling is. It is not hard. Sometimes we make it hard. I don't know my purpose. What is God saying? You know your purpose. You know what you like to do. You know what you're good at doing. Start there. And then there's people who, I've got so many things I'm good at. I'm good at this, I'm good at that. Do one of them and do one well. Pick one, I don't even care. But do one well. See, poverty will make you procrastinate. Procrastination. Another form of poverty. I'm gonna do it. One day I'm gonna do this. Honey, the more you say one day, you need something to, when you hear one day again, it's just going to scream inside of you. Today's the day. Today has to be the day. There's no more one day. Today is the day that I need to do something. I'm even committing this. I'm challenging you right here. When you leave here, what will you do today that will cause you to step closer to purpose? There's something you got to do today. I told you, it's not an accident you showed up here. And you hearing this. Now, what you do with it is up to you. Because we already talked about the gifts and callings are irrevocable. They don't change. They can't be removed. We already talked about that. I want to talk about embracing your call. When you embrace something, that means you hold it closer. You accept it. You support it. You be relentless about it. You won't play with it. When you embrace something, when you really embrace something, when you embrace somebody, when you kind of sort of like dealing with something, you're like, okay, maybe so. But when you truly embrace something, you are connected to it. You're committed to it. We've all embraced something. Oh yeah, we've all embraced something. Whatever you use, when you look back at your last 10 debit charges, that's what you embrace on a regular basis. Whatever you spend money on is what you embrace. So we don't have checkbooks like that no more, but we have debit cards. Pull your screen up. You know what you embrace. Is it sowing? Is it habits? Foolishness? See, God won't be mocked. And God gives seed to the sower, but he don't give seed to be toiled away or thrown away. So you got to correct some stuff. Because God's not interested in bringing seed to you for it to be floundered, messed up, jacked up, all put around, all squirted around. He's not interested in that. See, he's not interested in that. God wants to know, will you be faithful? Will you be obedient? Will you listen to my word? Will you hear me? Will you start off with the simple thing called the tithe? 10%. We talking about you got $1, 10 pennies, gonna keep you from operating in your purpose. And expect, Nick, let me back up. You gonna operate in your purpose, period. It doesn't matter if you get from that standpoint. You can operate in your purpose without tithing. But your 90 will never be blessed if you're not a tither. It's just flat out. When I wake up, when something try to come against, and the more you advance, trust me, the bigger the issue becomes. $100 revenue produce $10 problems. $1 million revenue produce big kind of problems. But guess what? I'm not moved by none of it because I know, I'm a tither. See, I can say that with all confidence. When somebody tries to come up against me and say they want to sue me, they want this, they want that, I say, okay, no problem. You just hold right there. God, you said in your word that you will rebuke the devourer for my sake. And I'm a tither. They cannot touch my seed. Now, what was you saying? So you can't say that if you're not a tither. You can't say that if you're not a tither. So that's got to be settled off the gate. That's a simple thing you can settle off the gate. You need to think, I already don't got enough. If I give 10% away, I'm short 10. I tell you what, I'd rather believe God with the 90 than try to operate with 100 and cursed. I'd much rather do that. And you got to take ownership. You really have to take ownership. See, one thing I had to do when I was sitting there and my husband talked going back to the office and he told me about the consultation, I had to take ownership of why was it I felt like it had to be free. Who told me it needs to be free? Why did I embrace it need to be free? That was thinking. That was low self-esteem. That was devaluing my worth, devaluing the gift. We do all of that. Oh, it's all up in here. Mm-hmm. We do all of that. But when you really embrace your gift, you take ownership of your gift. You protect your gift. I'm serious about what I do. Because I know every time I do this, and I know another person gets relief to birth, and I'm telling you, do not play. Every time I have done this, somebody has started a business or their business has increased and they have become, and I'm not attaching, I don't want to attach success with income, but let's just settle this. It's highly inconvenient to not have no money. Let's just settle that. So to do some things, you got to have some seed. Your level of faith, your level of seed, that's on you. Whatever you believe God for, you can have that. Whatever's enough for you is enough for you. But I'm serious about what I do because I know the kingdom of God, it is time. The world, if you watch CNN, you watch any news and you see everything that's happening, it's crazy. Crazy. But we can say it's crazy, but what are we doing to be part of the solution? What are we doing to be able to make sure that children still continue to get education that's faith-based and they don't hear about all this other stuff? What are we doing to be part of that? We can say, oh, it's wrong, they shouldn't be having sex. What are you doing to be part of the solution? Oh, it's wrong, they wear their pants hanging down. What are you doing to be part of the solution? So every time you see something you think is wrong, what are you doing to be part of the solution? There's a solution. Every one of us. The solution, when you see a problem, guess what? God showed you the problem because you got part of the solution. Every time he shows you a problem, you are part of the solution. I was talking to Bishop Howard as we was prepping. Maurice wanted me to just kind of have a conversation and kind of get a feel. And he said, we're believing God to get debt free. Get out of building debt free. I said, okay. Oh, that's easy. Why did I know that was easy? Because literally, I'm so glad Veronica, my daughter's here because they'll get to testify this is the truth. Probably 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, our church had debt. Our church had $29.5 million worth of debt. $29.5 million worth of debt. That debt was retired about 4 years ago. How did that debt get retired? Oh, it wasn't a whole bunch of people getting thousands of dollars. No, it didn't happen like that. It was a few serious people that said, God, if you do it with me, if you use what I got, I don't see no good in it. I ain't even sure if you can work with what I got. But I'm willing to take what you've given me, be a yielded vessel, that I will literally be faithful with the tithe. I'll listen to you when you say sow a seed, and I'll keep showing up. And as they said that, we began Impact Sunday. Some people call it First Fruit, some people call it Impact Sunday. But we had a day of the year where we came and gave our offering, supernatural offering on that time. Whatever that was for you. See, nobody gave you no numbers. It's just what the amount was for you. And your family came in agreement, and you brought it in October. You had all year to plan for it. It went about 3 or 4 of those, and $29.5 million worth of debt was retired. Is the debt $29.5 million here? Okay, so is more than that? Okay, so we can believe God for that. Can we believe God for that? See, you got to first, before you want to see your house paid off, see God, the kingdom of God's house paid off. If you don't show back up at your church, do they feel that you're missing? Every pastor and woman of God know you're missing if you help it for real. See, they feeling me right now. My phone is straight blowing up. And even though I done left my seed with all kind of questions that they got, they feel the absence of me being there. That's the absence of the gift. Do anybody recognize when you're not somewhere? Then I'm going to tell you, you're not operating your gift. Because when you operate your gift, they feel your gift. Your world feels your gift. Your circle feels your gift. Who is feeling your gift? But they can't feel it if you don't embrace it. You have got to take ownership. You've got to get relentless about it. You've got to be willing to do what other people won't do. And I'm going to tell you something right here. I always would say this. It's a little rough. I guess I am quite like a bit like that with Jesus. I didn't realize how much I am like her. I'm kind of rough like her, but I'm going to say it anyway. Broke and sleep don't never go together. If you broke, you just ain't got time to sleep. You sleep later. See, the enemy will make you be sleepy over here right now because of what I'm saying. You ain't sleepy. Let the game come on. Let TV come on. Let something come on that ain't going to increase your life. And see, you be sleepy on this. That's the enemy. That's the trick of the enemy. Wake up yourself. Shake it off. The word of God says you got to stir up your gifts. You got to stir it up. You got to stir it up. You got to want something different. See something different. You got to turn that TV off. I'm so sick of people talking about scandal. Your life's a scandal when you ain't got no money. I ain't hear that about no scandal. And I certainly don't hear no more about no Candy Crush. If I see another person play Candy Crush, I'm going to scream, Jesus. All this Candy Crush. Crush your bills. Crush that. Crush a check to the light company on time. How about that? I'm tired of playing. I'm telling you, I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of playing games. You got to get tired of playing games yourself. You got to say, I want something different. Even from where I'm at, I still want something different. I know it's still more. I had a decision on May 28th when my husband died. What was I going to do? Because this was a real fork in the road for me. Now, God, I'm a faithpreneur. I had faith. We prayed. We believed God. The man of God came anointed. We saw healing manifest. We saw the doctors come back with a great report. He lost 63 pounds. And now this boy dead? Are you crazy? What is going on? I said, everything inside of me that I never know I got a question today. And I said, you don't got no questions. But I felt like I had questions. I was like, you know how church people do. You know, y'all come with a lot of good stuff. You know, God took him home early, Jesus. He needed him. I needed him. So I ain't want to hear none of that. See, the world don't want to hear nothing you got to say, church, if you can't show up for real in your life. It's about transparency. It's about real ownership. And that's what it's going to take for you to shift in your purpose. Embrace your purpose and to unleash your faith. You're going to have to get real with yourself. You're going to have to call out what has caused you to stay where you're at. And it may be ugly. See, I had to embrace some ugly truths on that day. I said, I thought I was further along than I walked in this. I'm questioning everything. I don't hear from nobody. Don't call, give me no prayer. No, I don't want to go pray. I've been praying all week. And God said, I'm going to let you sit there. When you get done, you know his purpose. You don't understand this, but you know you got purpose. You know that assignment on your life hasn't changed. You know what I've called you to do hasn't changed. And you know who your provider is. And that's the only way I can speak at my husband's funeral. I didn't even plan to speak. I'm sitting down, I'm like, yeah, let's get up out of here. We did this, let's just roll. We already just food up, and let's be out of here. And my husband said, oh, you want to speak today? I said, he didn't say I was going to speak to me. I'm going to check. He said, I'm speaking. I'm not speaking. I ain't got no notes. I ain't got nothing to say. He's like, oh, you going to say something to people. What people? Is you crazy? My husband just died. You see this family? But he knew if I could speak on the worst day, I would speak any day. Any day. See, that's what I mean about you better have somebody, a set person over your life. And I'm telling you, if you're not in church on a regular basis, you better find your man and woman of God. You better find yourself in a church. Somebody you can follow. Somebody that can believe God for you, stand in the gap for you. You better find yourself there. Because I don't know how I've done this without being in the church. I'd have never made this. And I had a whole lot of questions with having this. You got to, because your assignment is connected to that. Your assignment is connected to that. Now, I want to give you some strategies because I'm about strategies. And you got to leave here, and everything I said, it can be, oh, that was good. good. But guess what? We don't remember half of what people say. We walk around, especially church folk. We're like, oh, pastor was so good today. That was anointed. What did he say? Girl, I'm not really sure. But it was really good. Really. So, one of the things that I want to tell you, well, let me hit this unlock your wealth right quick. Unlocking your wealth is about doing business. And when I say business, something comes to your mind, but I don't want you to get caught up on that. See, we put too many things in a box. See, when you look at Luke 19:13, you can look that up on your own time, but it talks about the common denominator is that it says to do. And if you look up in various different translations, see, I'm that kind of one. I do business, right? So I'm looking up in various translations because I want to see, it means something to me. And so it kept saying to do business, to occupy, to do trade, to invest, to put it to work, to make it work for you. And I was like, ooh, that's really good. That means do. Do. What are you going to do? You got to execute. It's time to show up. Life is precious. Somebody didn't wake up today. You woke up, I woke up, but somebody didn't wake up today. When will you do something? And stop talking about it, but be about it. Not for other people, but for yourself. But some action steps I want to give you is to answer the call and step into your next. To answer the call just means a simple yes. God, I need more. God, I want more. God, I'm not going to stay like this. She kind of made me mad. The more I made you mad, the more it was for you. I want to answer my call. Be willing to embrace your next. When I say embrace it, I am relentless about what I do. I do not like to drive. I never knew how much I didn't like to drive and how much my husband drove until he passed. I'm like, Lord, this is all this driving. I don't want to go to the mall. I don't want to go to another shop because I got to keep driving. But guess what? I was willing to come. If I had to drive here, I was going to drive here. You understand? You have to be relentless about what it is you need to do. Remove the excuses. God will meet you where you're at. I don't care what you have, what has happened, what is over your head, what's hanging over you. Guess what? There's somebody who wrote a storybook and they won with your story. Somebody can win with what you got. The hand you got right now, somebody can win with it. I had the fortunate ability to go to Haiti to talk. And so I didn't do my research before I said yes. But God was in that. So I went to Haiti. I was like, oh, this is going to be so wonderful. It's going to be beautiful in Haiti. It's going to be great. I'm going to talk about entrepreneurship to the people. This is going to be great. And I got there seeing big old bugs. I was like, oh my God. What this is bugs? Where's my hotel? And they're like, you're staying in this cottage. Cottage. Where's my team?